Abraham Jack Lincoln II, was the middle of three children of Robert Todd Lincoln and Mary Eunice Harlan, and the only grandson of Abraham Lincoln. Jack and his sisters were described as bright, natural, unpretentious children, well liked by the people of the town. It was claimed that Jack was much like President Lincoln. Illness and death. At the age of 16, Jack was in Versailles to study French in preparation for an entrance examination for Harvard University. His family was in England while his father served as the last U.S. minister to Great Britain, before the position was retitled ambassador. Jack fell ill with blood poisoning after infection set in following surgery in Paris to lance a carbuncle that had formed under his arm. He was moved from France to England on January 16, 1890, where he was to have been seen by the noted physician Thomas John McLagan. A second surgery was performed on February 27, 1890, though it gave no relief, and Jack died 6 days later at the family residence. A 20th-century biographer wrote that while Jack was weak, he had been recovering. Jack's father, Robert, was said to be in their sitting room with Henry White when daughter Mary rushed in with the words, "Go upstairs quickly." Robert returned 10 minutes later with the news of Jack's death. He later wrote, "We had a long and most anxious struggle and at times had hopes of saving our boy. It would have been done if it had depended only on his own marvelous pluck and patience. Now that the end has come, there is a great blank in our future lives and an affliction not to be measured." Burial. On May 8, 1890, the Pall Mall Gazette reported that a funeral service was held in the drawing room of the United States Minister at Cornwall House, attended by the entire legation and marked by an immense number of floral tributes from friends and American citizens in London. The service was conducted by the Reverend J. Munro Gibson, the Presbyterian minister who had baptized Jack, and married his parents. The registers of the General Cemetery Company record that the remains of Abraham Lincoln were deposited in Catacomb Z, beneath the Dissenters' Chapel of Kensal Green Cemetery on March 7, 1890. His father accompanied the coffin back to Illinois, where Jack was buried in the Lincoln Tomb in Springfield, Illinois on November 8, 1890. His mother later decided on burial at Arlington National Cemetery, and Jack's remains were reinterred there in May 1930 near those of his father, who had died 4 years earlier. Jack's name was not added to his father's memorial until 1976. See also, Lincoln family tree. Notes. References: Robert Todd Lincoln Tomb, Abraham Lincoln Online, Mary Todd Lincoln's Ancestors, Abraham Lincoln Discovery. External links: Picture history, photo of Jack on December 25, 1889, bedbound and dying.